Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie from Natalie's Table, Gifts that make your heart smile. Well, today's another day, a beautiful day that the Lord has made just for us, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. And I always say today is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, wonderful, blessed Wednesday. So I'm just dropping in, guys, to just show you the two Mother's Day gift baskets that I have completed. I did the heat seal, which is the shrink wrap, and I finished with my handmade bow, and also I just remember I have to put my tags on. I just remembered that. But in any event, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful, blessed Wednesday. And I want to thank you all for sticking and staying with me. Thank you to all of my subscribers again for pushing me, for motivating me, for inspiring me. Some of you for praying for me as I do for you, and also building my numbers up to 1K. I want to thank you all so much again. I'm truly humble and I'm truly grateful. Again, if you have not seen that video of me giving thanks and showing my appreciation, please do so. Go back to my video I did yesterday, and you can look at that video as well. Also, I'm asking that please give this video a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notification button so when I post a video, you will be the first to be notified. Okay? So I'm just showing you guys the two baskets that I made. And it's going to be a quick, short, and simple video. And I'll tell you guys exactly what's in it. And these are the two baskets, actually two of the many baskets that I will be placing on the table at the event on Saturday as centerpieces. Okay? So what I do at the event, I will be placing, like for instance, the basket that you're looking at right now, this one, it would be sitting directly in the middle of a 12-foot round table, which seats 12 guests. So each guest at that table have an option to see. They can look at it. Every basket will have the table number, and anyone on that table who likes the basket, they can put their name on it and or the number. Okay? Also, the guests have an opportunity to walk around to other tables because there are baskets on each and every table. I believe they're doing 10 or 12. It will be confirmed to me today, and I will know exactly how many I will. Well, I have more than 10 anyway. I'm making about like 50 baskets because I also have a table in the foyer section where I will display the more inexpensive gifts. The grab and goes will be on that table that I will be in front, okay, in the foyer. So again, inexpensives in the foyer, more expensive and high end as centerpieces. Okay, so let's get started. I'm not going to talk too long or continue babbling. This basket is a simple basket. I love the colors. I love the way this bow turned out. And what I do, guys, with my bows, I do use the bow dabber. What I do with the bows, I actually, since they're wired, and I started doing this, I love the fact that since they're wired, you can actually hold the bow itself and crush it with your hands to give it this crushed bow effect on it. So as you can see, if I can keep my camera still, oops, as you can see, this is how it looks. So you crush the middle, gives it that gathered look, and then I keep the other ribbon on the outside pretty much shaped fully to its full original shape so that this pops out, and also you can see the background of the gray that will accent that ribbon and also the basket. And I also pinch my tails. I make like what you call those I forgot, like an I'll remember that in a little bit. But I pinch each ribbon so it can have this effect on it, and also to keep your ribbons, in place. I also use the glue dots and just stick the glue dot to the plastic or to the ribbon, and you just stick them in place so the ribbon doesn't move, it stays in place, because remember, everything will be transported. So this is this basket, and in here I just placed a rose, and this soap, and this soap is these soaps, I mean, they last forever, and these are very, very high-end soaps. These, I get some of my soaps from, again, Burlington or Macy's or Home Goods. So we have the Orange and Woods, beautiful fragrance, and I have these soaps, guys. I use them, and as you can see here in the back, let me see if I can lift this up and move this a little bit. We have Bath and Body Works grapefruit hand wash, and what I did with this basket, I placed 2 ceramic mugs in here, and these mugs, they are actually goose shaped mugs, as you can see, the gooseneck right here, and a pair of socks, and also a pair of bedroom slippers with the sole grips on them, and a journal. Actually, it's not a journal. It's actually like a card, but it's in a short story of what you'd like to say to your mom. And this one says, "She believed she could, so she did." So what I did, I turned the journal back to front so that you can see exactly what it says, so that you can also let the customer see what it says. So it adds a little oomph to the basket as well. And of course, this basket here I got from Burlington. These are very, very sturdy baskets and it's wired framed, and it's a wonderful basket. It looks very high end, and I love the way this turned out. Guys, I had these baskets for about, I'll say, over a year. And sometimes we hold on to things. Please do not be dismayed and get discouraged when you have inventory and you have not used them yet. There will be a time that you will eventually use your products. You just don't know when, you just don't know for what, but you will use it. I had this basket for about 2 years. Okay? Did not know when I would use it. I had this mug for a year, these mugs for a year. I had the soap for a year as well, a year and a half. And the slippers I had from when they had the sale at Dollar General, I think last year. So again, sometimes when we have inventory and we hold on to them, anxiety do kick in, because we're looking at all the inventories that we have and they're not moving. They will move. They will move, because if you're creating gifts and you have a business and this is your calling or your gift, okay, gift of giving, gift of sharing, gift of creating, just work that gift, work your skills, and ask God to bless the works of your hands. And I just started moving around the house, and I'm looking at the basket, and that was actually, this basket was my staple. I looked at the basket, I said, okay, what do I have that I can put together? This was what I started with, the color. And then I remember I had these slippers, the gray. And I said, okay, what goes with gray? Pink. So again, I had the pair of goose mugs or geese mugs, pick one, and I placed it in here because I know gray and pink, they go well together. And then I add the soap in the middle to give it that pop, because it has the gold in it. And of course, the hand soap have the same peachy pink color as the goose, okay? And the pink just pops it off even more. And the bow with the floral have the mixture of the pinks and the gold in it with the gray ribbon. All right, so this is pretty much what this basket looks like. Okay, that's one. And here's the other one. I don't know, guys. I love them both. I love the way this bowl came out as well. This is the blue and lavender color basket. Here's another one of the baskets like I told you guys about. And here's the soap. This soap as well I had for over a year. And these soaps, I'm telling you, they last forever. You hear me? Very high-end soaps. This basket came with, again, my staple was the basket. Then these slippers, which I love the color, how it goes together. And here's another journal again. I turned it backwards so you can see in the back. This is the front of the journal, but I had it displayed for the back, which says Mom. And I love that pink, the way it pops off. And here we go on the sides. I have the body wash and the body scrub with this, a bar of soap, and then I have in here the Rae Dawn. This is a Rae Dawn mug, Rae Dawn, and it says breathe, and it's a beautiful mug. It has the lilac flowers on there. It's gorgeous. And I have a loofah sponge in here that pops off with the gold, and also I have a blue candle in here as well. Okay, so this is my blue, I call it the blue lilac and gold basket, but in any event, I love this one as well. I love the way it turned out, and the bow, again, the same way I did the first one. I placed the print to the back and the solid in the front, and I used that piece, the last piece of gray that I had, to make a crunchy piece. This is an accent piece, and I put it in the middle, and you just crunch it, you just squash it like this. You squeeze to make that little poof in the middle, and then you have your main or your prime ribbon on the outside. Your primary ribbon on the outside, and your secondary ribbon. I usually crush my secondary ribbon if I make a secondary ribbon, or I might use an artificial flower to place in the middle. But in this case, I had a piece of the gray left from the last basket, so I used it as a centerpiece for this ribbon. Again, this is how the basket turned out, guys. And I hope my videos inspire some of you and motivate some of you to get up and go and just keep pressing, just keep moving, and guys, just keep standing. Just keep standing. To stand on God's words and His promises to you. What God told you is for you. What God told you is for you. And I want you guys to know something. When God tells us something, when God tells you something, sometimes it's not for you to run and tell other people. I don't care if it's your husband. I don't care if it's your wife. I don't care if it's your children. I don't care if it's a relative. I don't care if it's your friend, your best friend. Sometimes God, our God, okay, and I'm keeping it on my God, He loves secrets, because not everything He will tell you is for you to go and tell other people, because you don't know what God is doing in your life. You have no idea. Sometimes when the Holy Spirit come and minister to you and tell you things that's to come, it's not for you to go and repeat it to no one else unless God give you permission to do so. And you will know that God give you permission to do so because confirmation comes. Confirmation always comes. It always comes. A phone call, a magazine, or just reading the word. Those words will leap off and it will touch your spirit. And you will know if God wants you to share it or if He wants you to sit on it and hold it between you and Him and you and Him alone. I'm telling you something, guys. This is powerful because He works in the dark and He works in secret. And what He say to His children, what He say to us, is not for us to tell everybody, because not everybody will celebrate your success. Not everybody will understand, and not everybody is for you. And they will laugh in your face, and they'll say, I got you. And they'll say that you can trust me, girl. I got you. Trust me. I won't say nothing. I can keep your secret. No, don't do it. Just be mindful and just stay on point and remain obedient as much as you can. I know it's not easy, guys. I know it's not, because sometimes I try to do things my way and God shows me, nope, it's not your way. This will be my way. Okay? So again, I hope this video give you some motivation, upliftment, and inspiration. And I hope you love these baskets. Please feel free to comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Again, have a blessed and wonderful Wednesday, and wishing all of you, if you're out selling, wishing you a successful and prosperous sellout. God bless you all, and take care. Bye-bye.